Okay, so this is the next part of the last video. Yeah, it's in two parts, and I didn't make an intro. So hi, my name is Gatsby, and we're playing Cafe Stella. So without further ado, look at the video. Yeah, this is unscripted, by the way. I'm doing this off the bat and off the head, and it is terrible. Play the video. Mm, mm. Dot. Weird. My vision is gone, but my brain still seems to be working. Actually, hold up. All my sensations are functioning too. The only reason it's pitch black is because there's some sort of cloth covering my face. This better not be my funeral. Gingeringly, I lift the cloth from my face. The cloth in question just so happens to be large enough to cover an entire person. What is this? It's a swath of black and red, unfamiliar, but with a sweet fragrance. Fragrance. This is a cloak. Why was I wearing a cloak? Also, it feels kind of damp. Ew. But more importantly, where am I? Hello? Lifting my head, I find myself face to face with the very girl I saw at school earlier, Shiki Natsumi. She's seated on a chair in the process of putting on her socks. Also, in her underwear? Pretty sexy underwear, I may add. Lilac, huh? Good choice. That's the very first thing that comes to my mind. Oh my god, I am a pervert. You know, Nazumi was right. Though, I hate to use her as a point of comparison. They're far more appealing than Nazumi's had on this morning. Judging by all that lace, the fabric must be a nice texture too. Even while touching it, I know just how smooth it must feel. Nothing like men's underwear. Ah yes. Plain everyday panties has more appeal too, but personally, there are more to my taste. Oh my god, my dude. Moreover, this is the first time I see a girl in a state of undress. So much exposed skin. Damn, she's gorgeous. Those are my honest thoughts. She looks like a figure out of a dream. Am I in heaven right now? Where is this? Why is Shiki Natsumi sitting in front of me, half naked? Those are all very good questions. Oh my god, how long am I in my inner... She's just staring at me. You know, we're just staring at each other, and I'm just thinking these things. What does she think, like, she stops. She's probably like, can't even muster the words or anything. But the soft, slender body before my eyes dominates all of my thoughts right now. God damn, she looks hot. She's so hot. As I continue to stare at her awestruck, Shiki-san seems to have noticed me at last. Finally? Not that I was particularly hard to spot given our proximity. For a brief moment, she's stupefied at my sudden appearance, but that quickly changes. Excuse me? Like, ew. She doesn't scream or slaps me. She simply regards me with complete and utter contempt. A girl in her bra and panties is staring down at me with a withering gaze. You know what? I could get used to this. Am I Nemo right now? Am I my friend am I just this down bad right now? Like, oh, she's clearly disgusted with me. You are waifu material. Oh, mommy, step on me with your black stocking. No, with your black your thigh highs. I feel a new sexual fetish sprouting inside me. Then again, this is a very awkward scenario. First of all, I'm the only one who knows her. She has no idea who I am. From her perspective, a complete stranger just popped up while she was in the middle of changing. I wouldn't blame her if she decided to call the police. Realizing that I won't be able to talk my way out of this, I go with the best option I have. Just walk out. What? What? No. Good night? Which is to cover myself again. This is a dream. It has to be. Please, God, let this be a dream. I thank you for gracing me with the sight of a beautiful girl in her bra and panties. But if rumor gets out around campus that I'm some peeping Tom, my life will be all but over. And if it blows up online, I might actually be expelled and cancelled for the rest of my life. So please let this be a dream. When I open my eyes, it will be the morning of September 28th once more, and Azumi will be shaking me awake. Okay, I guess not. Him? As the claw flies free, I find myself in the same unfamiliar room as before. And the girl standing before me is not Shimizome Nazumi, but Shikaki Natsumi. At least she's wearing clothes now.
Good morning.
Good morning to you too.
I have to say, you're quite the brazen peeping Tom.
I wasn't trying to peep.
Excuse you?
I'm sorry?
Did you have a pleasant dream?
Yeah, to be honest, I thought I'd woken up in heaven when I saw you.
Ah.
What is this? Like, is this considered tsundere? Because she's not hitting me or like calling me a trash. No, if she was calling me trash, I would love it at this moment. Damn it, I got a new fetish now.
Then let me do you a favor and send you to those pearly gates for real this time.
Wait, please, I can explain. This was an accident, I swear. I wasn't trying to peep on you.
You expect me to believe that when you were hiding in the break room here, waiting for me?
The break room? Is that where I am?
Nice try.
I'm serious. I don't even know how I got here in the first place.
Roses are red, violets are blue. You better get ready because I'm about to kill you.
What kind of scary ass poem is that? Please just calm down. I'll do anything you want.
Part with your memories or part with your head. Choose one.
Oh, this is like a legit option. Come on. I will part with my head. I will see you in hell. Neither of those are gonna work.
Calm down for a second,
Calm down a second and listen to me. See, I was taking a walk outside when I suddenly lost consciousness. And next thing I know, I wake up in this break room covered in a cloak.
Excuse you?
Look, I get it. I know this sounds crazy. It is. I can hardly believe it myself. I was chasing what turned out to be what? Oh my god, he's telling her about the talking cat. I was chasing what turned out to be, well, a talking cat, but then I got stabbed from behind by a scythe. It sounds ludicrous, but believe me, it's true. No, she does not believe you. I don't even know why she's humoring you right now.
A cat and a Grim Reaper, you say?
The very girl who was about to end my life stops and ponders my words. Well, certainly wasn't expecting that. At that moment, the doors open.
So that's where he... so that's where he laid you. You seem to be up and well now. That's good to see.
The girl who entered looks at me with a smile. I've never seen her before. Who is she?
I should have known you were behind this, Akizuki-san. Hey, don't put it like that. Though, I did forget to warn you that someone was resting in the break room, so I'll take blame for that. And my cloak. So that's right, he left it. I feel a bit of tension in the air. Did something bad happen? I didn't know anyone was in here, so I started changing and he saw me in my brown panties. He got a good close-up look and everything. Oh no, I'm so sorry. It was just an unfortunate accident. I swear, I didn't do it on purpose. I accept full responsibility for this, so please don't direct your anger at Takamine-san.
How do you know my name? Sorry, I really do feel bad about peeping on you. But I didn't do it on purpose. I hope you could find it in you to spare my life at the very least.
Fine, I won't report you to the police. Yeah, thanks for being so understanding.
Yeah, really. I hate to end up with a criminal record. And a lame one on that. Like, I'd rather have, like, murder or something. Or, like, assault, beating up someone. You know, getting in a fight, throwing down. Peeping Tom. Yeah, no.
Well, let's not be too hasty now. No one's been murdered. Yet.
What? I thought you were calling the police! No, it's like that stupid meme, call the ambulance, but not for me. I get that you're upset and all, but is it really worth ending a man's life over?
It is to me. It is to me. You don't understand the shame that comes with being seen in such a compromising state.
I'm so sorry, I really am.
Now, let's take a deep breath and calm down. You don't have to act so upset to hide the fact that you're just embarrassed, plain and simple. We both know you're being so openly hostile because you don't know what else to do. Be quiet. Actually, in the embarrassing part of your choice of underwear, perhaps? A pair of worn-out panties that you wear too often? Or, alternatively, a risque set of lingerie? I can see why you'll be mortified. And whose fault do you think all that is? Mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to tease you or anything. I'll just shut my mouth now. I sincerely apologize once again. Please have mercy on me. Then can you at least act sorry if you are? Because you're really not making it seem that way. Alright, I've learned my lesson. It'll never happen again. Just to set the record straight, I'm not wearing some pair of sexy lingerie or whatever. The underwear I have on is perfectly normal.
What?
Why are you objecting to that?
I'm not sorry. I barked out, unable to contain my shock. So that doesn't count as sexy. Sure, they're not risque enough to the point that they expose her nipples or nether regions, but I'd still say they're plenty sexy. I've never seen anything as hot as that. Surely a sight for sore eyes. Okay, so I'm romancing her right away. calling it. Girls really are something else.
You might consider them nothing special, Natsumi-chan, but I think we're a little too stimulating for Takami-san here. Blunt weapon or sharp... No, blunt weapon or sharp weapon. I think I'm leaning more towards blunt.
Shit, I gotta get out of here.
Alright, calm down. If nothing else, it's proof that you're an attractive girl. Why not take it as a compliment? I would if you hadn't seen me in my brown panties. Well, the thing is, I still need to speak to Takami-san, so I really can't have you killing him.
Is that the only reason you have to object to me being murdered?
Anyway, just forget everything you saw earlier. Can you do that for me?
No. Okay, I'll try.
Great! Now that we have that settled, it's time for you and I to have a talk. But before I jump into things, there's something I have to ask you. Do you currently feel any pain, discomfort, or nausea?
Not really, no.
That's a relief. I knew there was nothing to worry about, but still, I never used my sight on a living person. Now that you're up and moving around, it should be safe to assume that everything went fine.
Something just hit me just now. I heard this girl's voice somewhere before, and very recently at that. But where?
What's the matter? Is something wrong?
Oh! You were the one standing over me with that scythe!
Right, the name is Akizuki Kana. I apologize for the scare back then. I was a little pressed for time.
So, you're not denying that you tried to kill me?
I don't blame you for jumping to that conclusion, but I wasn't trying to kill you. My scythe doesn't have the power to do that.
You did slash me with it, though.
That I did. Don't worry, I'll explain everything, but it'll take a little bit of time. What do you say we move somewhere a little more comfortable?
Dude, I want to go to a cafe so badly. Like, the only thing near me is, like, Starbucks. I want to go to a cafe so badly. Like, a legit cafe. The one where it's like, you could just sit down and just have coffee. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
Are you sure you want me to be present for this too? Of course. This information might be relevant to you as well, Natsumi-san.
So, what is this place? A cafe?
Yes, it is. We're not open for business yet, though.
Oh, you work here at Shiki-san?
Technically, yeah. Wait, how do you know my name? Have we met before? Nah, this is just creepy. If peeping wasn't bad enough, now you're a stalker?
No, I'm not. Stop adding to my list of crimes. I thought we agreed that I didn't peep on purpose. God. Look, we go to the same college and I'm a junior like you. Though, I'm in a completely different major program. My name is, Takamine Kousei.
How do you know who I am?
Well, you're famous around campus.
I am. I don't recall ever doing anything to gain notoriety.
Or whatever it's called. Fuck, can't say that word.
I am not known as some super antisocial person, am I?
I guess it'll be more adept to say that you're the topic of rumors. Guys like to gossip about how pretty you are, who's been confessing to you, why you reject them, stuff like that.
Ah, that makes sense.
Don't worry though, I never heard anything too bad about you. I'm not lying out of consideration of her feelings or anything. I generally never heard of any nasty rumors about Shiki Natsumi. That said, I'm not exactly a man with many friends, and definitely not any female ones. So I have no way of knowing what other girls say about her. But still, if it was anything scandalous, I'd probably have heard it from Hiroto. The way I see it, her claim to fame is a result of the air of mystique surrounding her. She curls, but not rude. She can come off as somewhat aloof, although not completely unapproachable. She treats everyone like guys alike, guys or girls, maintaining the exact same degree of social familiarity. It's a delicate balancing act that everyone else would have a hard time pulling off.
Now then, getting down to business. Actually, I'm not quite sure where to begin. Sorry. I'm not trying to mess with you or anything. Or there's just so much to explain.
Well, I'll go ahead and ask you a question, if I may. I haven't actually died, have I?
Nope, my life isn't a weapon for taking lives. Allow me to introduce myself again. My name is Akizuki Kana, and I'm not a human. You might know me as what they call the Grim Reaper.
A Grim Reaper? Are you one too, Shiki-san?
Now, I'm aware that she's a Grim Reaper, but I'm just a normal human being.
Ah, so I guess you're here due to some special circumstances of your own?
Essentially, yes.
Shiki-san says nothing more, averting her eyes. I guess I could take that to mean she doesn't want to elaborate on the subject.
Natsumi-san's situation is a story of another time. Let's focus on you right now. Takamine san.
Okay, I'm listening.
Tell me, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you hear the words Grim Reaper?
An arbiter who decides when a person is to die. Or maybe they work under God, as like a messenger.
You got more or less of that. You've got more or less got the picture. Grim Reapers are beings who guide the souls of the dead under God's command.
But I'm not dead.
Not anymore, no. Surely you haven't forgotten. You've already died once after being struck by a vehicle.
Wasn't that a dream though?
Oh no. It was very much real. Only the day of September 28th, on which the accident took place, has been erased.
What does that mean?
The moment you died, the world rewound back to the morning of that day. Meaning, what we're now experiencing is the second, 28th of September.
Hold on a minute. So let me get this straight. Although I died, I returned to the morning of that day. Am I reliving it? And I'm reliving it. Does that make this like some parallel world then?
Not quite. This isn't a whole separate branch of reality. Think of it more like an alteration or rewrite.
But what caused that?
You decided to keep living. That's why the world has returned to the morning of September the 28th to avoid your death.
This is not Haruhi Suzumiya, right? I'm not like the center of the universe or something, right? Wait, slow down. That makes no sense.
The memory of your death, not proof enough?
I'd admit it felt way too realistic to be a dream. But even supposing what you're saying is true, why the heck would the world rewind just because I didn't want to die? If the clock turned back each time someone was about to die, but didn't want to, everything would be a jumble mess, no?
Well, of course. This sort of thing doesn't happen under normal circumstances. In other words, your case is an abnormality. Anomaly, I mean.
Is there something wrong with me?
Not with you, per se, with your soul. The human soul possesses a far greater power than most people are aware of. When that power manifests itself, it can birth phenomenon that defies all logic and reasons. Miracles
miracles, like turning water into wine or parting the Red Sea?
Indeed, but as you pointed out, Takamine-san's miracles do not occur willy-nilly. The world will not be thrown into chaos. That is why God has ordained that souls capable of such miracles are not to be born into this world. The fabric of reality would be torn apart if miracles were an everyday occurrence. All the more so if that power were unable to be controlled by its wielder.
Okay, but then what does that mean for me?
In your case, your soul acquired this power after you were born. The cause of which are of these little things.
The butterflies. In the direction she points is a butterfly, fluttering through the air as it flaps its wings. Wait, I saw one just like that when you cut me with your scythe. And in my dream as well. I thought I died after the car hit me, but then I saw a butterfly. Next thing I knew, I was waking up in my bed.
These butterflies are what we call soul remnants.
So, remnants? What are those?
Ordinarily, human souls exist in a constant cycle of life, death, and rebirth. But for souls to be reborn, it requires an appropriate amount of power.
So, there are exceptions.
If a soul lacks the power to be reborn, they may despair altogether, or linger on in the world of the living.
And the soul that lingers turns into these butterflies.
Correct. Having said that, souls without corporeal bodies will eventually disappear on their own as well. But before they vanish, those remnants are sometimes absorbed by the souls of another living person. This person's souls then grow stronger proportionally.
So you're saying the latter is what happened to me. Does that mean I have another person's soul inside of me? I don't feel any abnormalities aside from a bit of restlessness.
Weakened souls have no memories nor a will of their own. You can rest assured that your soul isn't merged together with anyone else's.
That's a relief.
To be perfectly honest, these weakened souls are becoming a big problem in the Grim Reaper industry.
It's an industry?
Weakened souls have already existed, but their numbers have really shot up in recent years. More and more of these butterflies are lingering in the world of the living.
Why is that?
The strength of a person's soul is determined by their aspirations and attachments. Powerful emotions, in other words. But these days, we live in a world where people, even the youth, have no dreams.
That's kind of fucked up. I think we all have dreams.
Feeling alienated and helplessness as a result in a
Deterioration of
the soul.
That's a pretty depressing reason.
Well, the soul doesn't necessarily need to be sustained by powerful, positive emotions. Negative attachments like regret and resentment can also provide strength as long as they come from the heart. But once a person gives up, their will to live is truly and utterly gone. Nothing can be done.
This is seriously depressing.
Nowadays, a Grim Reaper's job isn't just to guide the souls of the dead. It is because of our responsibility to prevent the re-emergence of a new butterfly and
collect those. Already
wandering through this world like so.
That giant scythe, ill befitting her slender body, swings through the air. The blade catches the butterfly mid-flight. Instantly, the glowing butterfly dissipates.
Listen, sir, my sight is used for this purpose alone. You have nothing to fear.
So then, the reason you slashed me, was to separate the butterflies that my soul has absorbed.
Pretty much. But that also means you have no more second chances. You can die just like everyone else now. So please be careful accordingly. That being the case, Natsumi-san, I understand that you're embarrassed because of that little incident. But please, don't kill him, alright? Don't bring it up again. I was trying to forget it. Just wanted to be safe.
Grim Reapers, souls, miracles? Sounds like something straight out of a fairy tale. So I'm still not entirely convinced any of it is true. But anyway, that means everything's back to normal now, right?
Not quite. I'm afraid the situation isn't so simple. The crucial part is how things play out now.
Is it the cat? Good grief. Finally, my turn to speak, is it? Aside from myself, Akizuki-san and Siki-san are the only other people in this room. So, whose voice did I just hear? Wait, are you the talking cat I spoke to earlier? Indeed, though I would much prefer you not liken me to any ordinary cat. Just like then, the cat sits on its hind legs in the middle of the cafe. You don't seem very different from any other stray cat to me. How very rude.
You can't blame him for thinking that when you're in that form. For the sake of clarity, perhaps it would be best to return to your true form for now, Your Excellency.
Perhaps you are right. Very well then. Ah! You're a fucking cat with a crown. You would not think it's weird if I talk to you in this form now, will you? This just makes it way weirder, to be honest. I can't say I ever seen a cat that talks, walks on two legs, let alone wear a cape and crown. These are royal adornments, signifying my status as a venerable duke. A duke? Are you like some sort of aristocrat? Aristocat?
No, not like one. His Excellency is a genuinely blue-blooded nobleman. Have you ever heard of the fairy tale creature known as Cat Suhi?
Like the support summon that buffs your party members?
I'm not talking about the video game character. This is the original creature from mythology. His Excellency is one of them.
You called him that too?
Well, apparently, we're all supposed to address him as His Excellency, since he's a duke, although his real name is Mikado.
Mikado? As in words that's supposed to mean emperor? That's not any less pompous. Still, I gotta say,
I know, duke or not, he just seems like a wacky fairy tale cat.
you two are being rather impudent towards me. Well, no matter. Do you understand what I am now? Almost, but there's something I want to confirm first. What is that? Come here for a sec. You! Stop that! What do you think you're doing? What do you think you are doing? Are talking cats that walk on 2 feet? It seems a bit too far-fetched for me. So I have to touch you to see if you were real. How dare you! As the head of a noble family with ties to the royal crown, I will not tolerate such meow. Oh, you're so fluffy. And soft and warm too. You sure don't seem like some kind of sophisticated toy robot, at least. Naturally not. and unhand me, swine! Cease this nonsense at once! Meow! Meow! The sensation is far too real. Since you're a real cat Sid or whatever, does that mean all the Grim Reaper stuff was true too? I give him a tentative rub between the eyebrows, which I hear cats tend to love. Is that not what I've been telling you? Meow! All trace of dignity gone, he begins to purr blissfully. He must like this. For all that talk, he's just like any other cat. This is kind of fun. His fur is thick and luxuriant and pleasant to touch. Indeed, only the king of cats could possess such a high quality coat. Stop this, meow! Will you meow? You should be more than satisfied by meow. Oh, right. I guess I have to admit, you're not just some toy or figment of my imagination. That is what I told you. My apologies. For heaven's sake, humans can never control themselves when they see something fluffy. Even the lowliest cat is entitled to a minimum level of respect and civility. What is it now? What are y'all staring at me?
Well, to be honest, I've always had an interest in touching you myself, Your Excellency. You always whine about how rude it is, though, so I've tried my best to hold back. But it's impossible. I want to pet your fluffiness too. Me too. I always wanted to at least once. You could have told us sooner if we were allowed to touch you. Yeah, I agree.
I'd never give the boy. Meow. I've never give the boy permission to lay his hand on me. Takamine Kousei merely. Hey, no! Stop that this instant.
Meow, meow.
I'm not for petting.
Your body doesn't lie, Your Excellency. I know you like it. Yeah, really. You've been meowing happily whenever we touch you.
Yeah, you dare treat me like some common cat? Meow! Meow! Alrighty. I feel like I gotta end it there. I cannot for the life of me keep continuing for an hour. It's an hour and 12 minutes. Hopefully I could cut it down. Alrighty. Wow. My body is hurting. And it's 6:38 in the morning. If you like today's video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to see more of my content whenever I post, and leave a comment. Leave a comment saying that you're happy that I'm back. And also, this kitty is so adorable. Alrighty, I'm gonna go. You all have a lovely night. Thank you for watching. This is Gat saying farewell. Farewell. And as always,